Good morning, everyone, and welcome to S.N.N.
Today is Monday, September 12th. It is a Sky Day, which means star periods 1, 3, and 5.
If you love video games,
Then today is your lucky day.
I think the phone-in should be video game related.
Okay, I have one in mind. What video game was sold the most copies across all platforms? 495 million to be exact, according to PC Magazine Online.
And this game was released in 1984.
Oh, and for anyone new to the phone-in,
We won't take your calls until after we say go, together, as in,
call 78293 with your answer ready. Go! It's challenging to eat and play video games, but if you're feeling like it, today would be a good day to combine the two.
It's National Chocolate Milkshake Day. The sweet treat is typically made from milk, ice cream, or iced milk, and also flavors or sweeteners.
So where do you get your milkshakes?
Oh, I usually make my own. That's the healthier option.
Yep.
What about you?
Oh, I get mine from Burgerville.
Oh, I love that. Those are the best.
Well, let's shake things up and talk about something else now. Save the date, Monday the 19th, especially if you're interested in joining S.N.N.
There will be an informational meeting on the 19th in the LMC. Ms. Pappas will answer your questions about how to be a part of the news team.
Current S.N.Ners, we have our first meeting of the year today after school until 3:30. And if you're in cross country, don't worry, you'll get a note because this is very important.
Any questions? Talk with Ms. Pappas.
You can find her in the LMC.
Also, last week the LMC lunch schedule was consumed by 6th grade rollout of Chromebooks.
Ms. Pappas is happy to report that all the Chromebooks for the 6th grade are complete. You are so lucky.
If you're in 6th grade and you're not sure why you don't have yours,
talk with your language arts teacher first.
This week, unless we tell you otherwise, the LMC is open after your 15 minutes of lunching.
A couple of things to remember. Feel like checking out some books? You need your James Bond. That's your name, of course.
Say your name, James Bond style, for speedy service.
Add an accent for fun. So I would say Bergener, Lindsay Bergener.
And I would say Norton, Ella Norton.
And the LMC is not a playground. It's a place to study, read, make stuff like puzzles, write, visit quietly, and research.
If you're feeling more active, head outside.
Oh, today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, which means chess.
On Tuesdays, the LMC is reserved for chess exclusively. Bring your lunch and get ready to make some moves. Do any of you girls out there want to be an Olympic volleyball player?
Well, you're in luck because Skyridge is having an open gym for any girl 6th through 8th grade.
Interested in playing, practicing, and perfecting your volleyball skills?
It will start on Wednesday, September 21st, and it goes from 4:30 to 6 p.m. in the gym.
Cross country is at Cascade on Tuesday and at Frontier on Friday.
Football is at Doc Harris on Friday going up against Shahala.
And Saturday is the 2016 Camas Invitational 3K, which starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. Today we have a special guest in our studio.
We'd like to introduce you to Mr. Snell.
He's our Camas School District Superintendent.
Good morning. Thank you guys. It's great to be here. You guys are amazing already for starting the year off.
Thank
It's
you.
pretty impressive.
So, why did you choose to become a superintendent?
Well, I started out as a teacher and a math teacher, and I just love teaching. I love to connect with kids, and after a while, there was an opportunity to be an assistant principal, and so I actually was an assistant principal at a middle school for a number of years, which I loved because middle school kids are so much fun. And then I was a high school principal for a while, and then my kids lived in Camas, so I decided when there was an opportunity to come out here, I came out here as a deputy superintendent. And then this year is my first year as superintendent. So it's kind of one of those things that just keeps happening. You get opportunities to lead and you take advantage of it.
So what is the job of a superintendent?
Wow, that's a great question. I'm actually trying to figure it out. I figured that it should be starting the day off at S.N.N. News would be a good way to start off a day as a superintendent.
That's great.
But really it's about trying to support principals and teachers and the community and make sure people understand what schools are about and how we can give you guys the best education possible.
So what are the steps to becoming a superintendent?
Well, you have to you have to kind of go to school and get like your bachelor's and your master's, and then I actually went to a program to get my credentials to be a superintendent. And then sometimes people work towards a doctorate degree, which I'm working on right now. But really the most important thing is to be a great listener. Listen to kids, listen to community members, listen to teachers and parents, and understand what it is that they think that students need for their education, and then try to put that into place.
So is there anything else you want to say to Skyridge?
Oh, I love Skyridge. We have a couple of my kids went through Skyridge, and so it's an amazing place. Take care of your teachers. They're working really hard for you guys, your office staff, amazing people here. And so as long as you come to Skyridge with a smile on your face and try to do the best you can, you're going to have an amazing middle school experience. So
Thank you.
thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us. You're welcome to come on anytime.
Oh, I'll be back.
A few more details about the week. Tonight, the 6th graders have their band instrument rental evening from 5:30 to 7:30. That's today or tonight.
And way off into the horizon, there's a PTO dine-around on the 28th at Qdoba. More on that when we get the flyer.
The History of Video Games Day.
Is really the history of the video game, and that history goes back much farther than most people imagine.
The first game ever created is often thought to be Birdie the Brain, an artificial intelligence designed to play tic-tac-toe.
All the way from 1951.
Today's answer was the first entertainment software to be exported from the USSR to the US, where it was published by Spectrum Holobyte from Commodore 64 and IBM PC.
If you said Tetris, you were right.
The Tetris game is a popular use of tetranamos.
This video game was designed by Russian video game designer Alexei Pajitnov.
To be more specific, the game was released on June 6, 1984.
And got its name from the Greek numerical prefix tetra,
The game pieces
called tetranamos,
are composed of 4 square blocks each.
and tennis, which was Alexei's favorite sport.
The tetranamos fall in a random sequence.
National Video Game Day is fairly easy to celebrate,
All you need is food and friends.
and a game console.
Oh yeah, that's important too. That reminds me, who won our phone in today?
Good job to Miss Abney's class.
A treat and fake cash will be delivered to you after the show. And that is the news for Skyridge Middle School.
Where you can believe in yourself.
Be you.
Today's thought: concentrate, play your game.
And don't be afraid to win. Have a magnificent Monday, Skyhawks.
Remember to follow the code, the Sky Code.
Be safe,
Be respectful,
be responsible.
and be kind. This has been Ella.
And Lindsay.
At this time, please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.